Hello, YouTube world. Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe. Also, leave any comments. Also, hit the notification bell for any future content to get it first. And you also want to check out my other videos. I think you'll like the content. I think you'll be able to engage well with those. And please leave any comments on those videos also. Now, when we jump into today's topic, today's take of the day, how much better does Andre Drummond make the Lakers as a team? And in my opinion, he makes them a lot better. He makes them a lot better because he basically fills the void that they had or that they needed in regards to what they had last year, which was JaVale and Dwight Howard dominating the boards, getting them extra possessions, getting them extra shots, put them in better position to get more, better, higher percentage field goals. And, Andre Drummond, he's a load in the paint. He takes up a lot of space. He can get you... I've seen games where Andre Drummond have like 20 points and 20 rebounds. I've seen games where he's done that. He can score a lot better than Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, which they had last year as well. So, that definitely makes them a little bit more formidable. That definitely makes them more of a team who can win a championship. That definitely makes them a team that a lot of people should be aware of. It definitely makes them a team that the Brooklyn Nets should look at as a contender to go against in the NBA Finals. Now, I don't want to crown the Lakers just yet because, like I said, I got to see how AD and LeBron comes back. I got to see what their health is. And then you got to see exactly where their seeding is, where they are going into the playoffs. Because they could be like a 7th or 8th seed, possibly, or a 6th seed going against a higher seed where, it doesn't favor them in the matchup. Because I still think, Andre Drummond would have problems with somebody like Jokic. Just because Jokic could step out in the three-point line and kill them, and now the fact they added Aaron Gordon, now they got another wingman who can actually go in and get buckets as well with Michael Porter Jr. and with Jamal Murray. So it's going to be tough playing these other teams. And plus, you still got the Clippers as well. I mean, they got Serge Ibaka, they got Nicholas Batum, they got size, and plus they got shooters all around. Deadlier shooters than what the Lakers have. And at this point, I would say... if they did play the Clippers, they would just probably go 7 games. But at the same time, Andre Drummond definitely makes them a better team, makes them more formidable. He makes them a team that can, be respected in the paint. And now that you have somebody like him, he definitely can make it harder on other teams playing against the Lakers. But that's only if the Lakers shooters knock down shots. If KCP still struggles, if Alex Caruso still struggles, if Kyle Kuzma still struggles, it doesn't matter if they have Andre Drummond. They're not gonna win the championship because Andre Drummond is not a three-point shooter. Andre Drummond is not really a scorer. Andre Drummond is not somebody who could make up for those outside shooters when you need shots to go in. Because the simple matter of fact is you have to beat most NBA teams with the three-pointer. You can't. Most of the good NBA teams, you have to outshoot them. Like you have to outshoot Utah because they got shooters. You have to outshoot the Clippers. They got shooters. You have to outshoot Brooklyn because they got shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have to beat teams with the three-pointer along with other parts of your offense. And if the Lakers are just banking on Andre Drummond being the missing piece just because he can provide extra possessions, yeah, that can work. I'm not saying it can't. It can work because he can give you extra possessions and he can do more things defensively than with what they had. But what I'm saying is he's not an offensive guru. He has nights where he puts up, 18 and 18 or 15 and 15 or something like that. But at the same time, he's not making up on the offensive end. So if he plays Jokic takes him out to the three-point line. How effective is he then? If he plays Serge Ibaka with the Clippers, Serge Ibaka takes him out to the three-point line, 17 feet. How effective is he then? He's not as effective. And this is what I'm saying. Lakers fans, don't jump right away. Don't be so happy right away because there's still a lot of basketball left and your two main players have to be 110% healthy. And I'm not sure about AD. I'm really not sure about LeBron. I'm really not sure about the whole team as a whole right now. But like I said, he definitely, if everybody's healthy on the Lakers, Andre Drummond definitely makes them a better team than what they were. And he definitely helps them be a championship team, a championship type team. But my personal opinion, it kind of doesn't matter who plays the Nets. It's really going to be hard to beat them with all the firepower that they have, and especially if KD is healthy. So I would pump the brakes a little bit. I really wouldn't jump to any conclusions. But as of right now, yes, it does make the Lakers a little bit better, and it does better their chances of getting back to the finals. Actually winning it, I'm not sure, because they still have Alex Caruso's and KCP's and players that are not playing up to their capabilities so far. And if those guys aren't knocking down shots or playing to their capability, it really doesn't matter what Andre Drummond or LeBron or anybody else does, because you can't make up for those other guys that's not making shots. Last year in the bubble, KCP was maybe their second or third MVP on that team. The shots that he was knocking down. Alex Caruso was playing good. Then they had Rajon Rondo come off the bench playing Rondo playoff basketball. You're missing those key elements. Yeah, Dwight Howard and them got rebounds and extra possessions, but extra possessions only count if your three-point shooters are knocking down the shots. So they don't count if you get extra rebounds and you're not scoring or taking those opportunities or seizing those opportunities. So we have to see exactly how it goes, but I definitely think Andre Drummond makes them better. I definitely think Andre Drummond's an upgrade from where they were, and we have to see how it goes with them health-wise. But other than that, I mean, like I said, on paper, they're a good team, and I expect to see them do well in the playoffs, just as I expect to see other teams do that. But not exactly sure who's going to beat the Nets. I'm not sure if it's either the Lakers or the Clippers, because I have either the Lakers or the Clippers going to the finals. So I'm not sure if either one of them could beat them as constructed. And that's just my take on that. But go ahead and leave any comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know your take on it. And hey.